Jack loved books. He loved stories about dinosaurs and spaceships. He loved tales of brave knights and faraway lands. Jack spent hours in his room, nose deep in a book. Every page was a new adventure. One day Jack's mom took him to a new library. It was enormous, with shelves that touched the ceiling. Books of all shapes and sizes lined the walls. Jack felt like he was in a treasure cave. He wandered through the aisles, his fingers trailing along the spines. He could smell the musty scent of old paper and the sweet aroma of new ink. Jack was searching for his next big adventure. As he turned a corner, Jack bumped into a small wooden door. It was tucked away behind a shelf, almost invisible. Curious, Jack reached for the handle. The door creaked open, revealing a narrow staircase bathed in a warm, golden light. Jack hesitated for a moment, his heart pounding with excitement. He took a deep breath and stepped inside. The stairs spiraled upwards, each step whispering secrets to Jack's eager ears. As he climbed, the air grew thick with the scent of cinnamon and old leather. He felt a strange pull, urging him towards the top. Finally, he reached a small, circular room. Bookshelves lined the walls, filled with books that shimmered and glowed. In the center stood a large, leather-bound book, its cover open and inviting. Jack cautiously approached the book. As he drew closer, he realized that the words on the page were moving. They swirled and danced, forming pictures and scenes before his very eyes. Jack reached out and touched the page. Suddenly, the room was filled with a blinding light. When Jack opened his eyes, he was no longer in the library. He stood in a lush jungle, the air thick with humidity and the sound of strange calls. Towering above him was a Brachiosaurus, its long neck reaching for the leaves high in the canopy. Jack watched in awe as the giant creature lumbered past, its footsteps shaking the ground. A group of velociraptors darted through the undergrowth, their sharp claws glinting in the sunlight. Jack ducked behind a tree, his heart racing with a mixture of fear and excitement. He had stepped into the world of dinosaurs, a world he had only read about in books. Jack spent the day exploring this prehistoric land, marveling at the creatures that roamed freely around him. Back in the library, Jack gently closed the book about dinosaurs. He was eager to see what other adventures awaited him. He reached for a book with a gleaming silver cover. This time, he was transported to a futuristic city. Skyscrapers soared into the clouds, connected by shimmering tubes, and flying vehicles zoomed through the air. People traveled on moving sidewalks and robots performed tasks with incredible speed. Jack joined a group of children who were learning about renewable energy sources. They showed him gardens on rooftops and explained how they grew their own food. Everything in this future world was clean, efficient, and sustainable. Jack realized that the future was not something to be feared, but a place of endless possibilities. As Jack returned to the present, he carried with him the memories of his adventures. He had walked with dinosaurs and flown through a futuristic city, all within the pages of magical books. Jack understood that reading wasn't just about words on a page. It was about opening your mind to new worlds, both real and imagined. It was about learning from the past and dreaming of the future. From that day forward, Jack visited the hidden library whenever he craved an adventure. He learned about ancient civilizations, explored the depths of the ocean, and even traveled to distant planets. Jack realized that the magic of stories was real, and it was a magic that he could hold in his hands and carry in his heart.